Party people. So, I wanted to talk about lemons, right? Because we all heard the same, have heard the same. When life gives you lemonade, lemons make lemonade, right? But do you complain about the fact that you don't have the all the ingredients, or do you make what you have work, right? So you need my lemonade, right? The way I make lemonade is we put lemons, sugar, water, a little bit of vanilla, right? But if I didn't have all that stuff, would I just complain and be like, forget it? Or would you find some other ingredients in your house? If you didn't have sugar, do you have some other kind of sweetener? If you couldn't make lemonade at all, like, would you just go to the store? What would you do? And that's what it boils down to, what you do in life, right? When something happens, because I know like this whole entire like crazy, we don't know what to say, right? But constantly I hear, I'm going through it. Stuff keeps coming. But ask yourself, how did you handle the beginning thing, right? Did you take it and deal with it with grace, or did you respond with, this always happens to me, I can't ever get this, and this is this and this and this. It's never ending, right? Those words create more of what you don't want or want, right? Because if you say, you know what, I, it's okay, I'll figure it out. I will make it work. I will make what happen. And don't get it twisted. Like, I haven't always been in this place of I'm gonna make it work, right? Any other time, like before, my before life, because I'm in my new life, I would get upset, right? And I would live in that upset, but I was not taught to get over it, right? Deal with it, feel the feels, and move on. Because if you stay in that state of disappointment, that's where it brings more anxiety, depression, and that's where you live. And then it's going to be hard for you to find that balance, because if you're always tiptoeing into that, I can't get out of this funk place, you'll always stay in that funk. Um, it's so much easier, right? Like to be like, oh, I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Take a nap. If that's what you need, take a nap. But do not stay in that place of disappointment for too long. Be willing to look at the silver lining and why that thing didn't work. Look at why somebody cut you off, right? Like, why anything? Look at anything. Oh God. Oh no. Okay. I'm getting a phone call and I think it messed up my live. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just roll with it and keep moving. Okay, there we go. So asking ourselves, do we take anything that happens to us? What is going on? I really hope this live is working, because I'm doing it on Instagram and Facebook and now it's flashing at me. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's live. I'm gonna just move on. Okay. Uh Grace, right? Do everything with grace. Take a breath, figure out what the silver lining is in that situation, and find how you can handle it. I mean, I can't tell anybody how to handle their own situation, but sometimes we allow our circumstances to dictate our future instead of just living in that moment for that moment and figuring out how to get past, how to overcome, how to get to that next level, right? Because we always sometimes, right? We live in a place of disappointment for so long that that's all we know. And it's when people will be like, oh, you're so negative, right? And then you're like, I'm not negative, I'm just being real. But you are being negative, like you are, because you live in that place that, oh, it's always, nothing ever works out for me. It's always that. It's always this, it's always that. So if you're given some lemons in life and you don't have the ingredients to handle it right then and there, use what you got and figure out what your next action step is. That's really what we need to do. Figure out what's your next action step and not live in that disappointment. You guys have an amazing night.